Like a true devotee, Meera believed that she had certain rights vis-a-vis Krishna. She could write about him as if he was a human being interacting with her, jilting her, loving her, not coming near, going far away. And she scolded him for this. In one of her poems, she wrote, जावो निर्मोहिया जानी थारी प्रीत, लगन लगी जब प्रीत और ही, अब कुछ और है रीत। इमृत प्याय के विष क्यों दी जई, कून गाम की रीत। मीरा के प्रभु हरि अविनाशी, अपनी गरज के मीत। Now, tough language, real rebukes. Go away, she says, you heartless love. I am aware of the sincerity of your love. I know how deep it is. You have deserted me. You behaved differently when you sought my affection. You led me on the garden path of love. Now, however, when I have fallen in love, you act different. You had offered me the nectar of love. Why change it for the poison of virha? She can't understand this behavior between lovers. What rules of devotion do you follow, my beloved? It touches you to the core, her sentiments and her feeling of having been left out by him. What rules of devotion do you follow, my beloved? You are immortal, my Hari. I know you are superior. Nobody can touch you. But quite selfish you are. Apni garaj ke meet. You are a friend only for your purposes, not for our purposes. This is a real rebuke. Meera was aware that if you are in love with God, you are going to be hurt. A physical God is an impossibility. It's the thought. We have given God an image. We think of that image. We have written stories of gods. We think of those stories and we enact them. And Meera was enacting Krishna's life in all her poems. And she told others, the more we love Krishna, the more we suffer in virha, the more we suffer the pangs of separation. Jogiya su preet kare dukh hoye. It's a famous line. You are going to be unhappy if you love Krishna. So beware of the consequences, she says. If you love your God, beware. You are bound to suffer the agony of virha. प्रीत किया सुख ना मोरी सजनी, जोगी मीत ना कोय. He is not a friend to anyone. रात दिवस कल नहीं परत है, तुम मिलिया बिन मोए. She describes her own agony to tell others to be aware. ऐसी सूरत या जगमाही फेर न देखी सोए. Day and night I have loved him and I have suffered. And without you I suffer more and more. I have not seen anyone so charming, so adorable like you, Krishna. When would you come to me? मीरा के प्रभु कब्रे मिलोगे, मिलियां आनंद होए. It would be a moment of bliss when we are together. She tells everybody none can do without him. In his absence, one is restless in the body and mind, because there is none as beautiful as Krishna in the universe. When will you come, my Prabhu? She repeats this question hundreds of times in her poems. I suffer in the hope of an immeasurable bliss at your arrival. Survival by hope, through hope, with the help of hope. In another of her lyrics, she prays, she beseeches him, don't go away. Hoji Maharaj, chhod mat jajo ji. मैं अबला बल नाही गुसाई, तुम ही मेरे सरताज. मैं गुणहीन गुण नाही गुसाई, तुम समर्थ महाराज. रावली होई के किन रे जाऊं, तुम हो हिवड़ाओ और साज. मीरा के प्रभु और न कोई, राखो आपके लाज. Kindly do not desert me, my Lord. I am weak. I have no strength to bear this separation. You alone matter most to me in my life. I am bereft of any virtue, while you are a repository of all that is good. I belong to you. Where else shall I go? See, one image follows another, all beautiful, coming from the core of her heart. You are my heartbeat, Krishna. You are the crown of my life. You are my sole protector, my Hari. Take good care of me. As my listeners would recall, Meera had nothing but suffering because she loved Krishna. She could not reconcile to her marriage to a human being. And after her husband's death, she was maltreated by the brother-in-law who became the king, by a sister-in-law and mother-in-law who thought that she was bringing calumny to their family's name. She wrote all this in her poems, and reading them, one realizes what made her such a great poet. Through the fire of suffering, she came out burnished. She came out a better human being who believed in God and who believed that if God is by your side, nothing else matters. That was Meera. We shall take up a few more of her lyrics in the next video. Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna.